Hey everybody, welcome back to Lone Star Planner Girl. This is Crystal, and today is going to be the weekly plan with me for January 13th through the 19th here in my A5 Stylogy that I have cut down to be the B6 slim size. Today I'm going to be doing a really simple layout with just my pen and a couple of script stickers and this Hobonichi exclusive washi that I could not resist. So as you can see, I just drew the basic weekly layout, the same as I have the last couple of weeks, and I'm going to be using these clear matte abbreviated days of the week script stickers from Mandolin Plans. I like these because they're nice and small. I think these are under the weeks script size, but honestly I don't remember exactly. I've had them for a while, so forgive me. But as you can see, I just left the top of the line open, and that's where I'm putting the stickers just for a different look. I'm still kind of really exploring this new layout and format and how I like to do things. So things are going to be drastically different from week to week, from now until I really kind of settle in, or, you know, never, because I like things to change constantly. So with that being done, I am just going to write my hours down here on the side. This is the same as the past few weeks. That worked really well for me. It gives me a good overview and leaves me plenty of space towards the bottom of the page to write my notes and to-do lists and whatever. And since I'm going very minimal this week, I'm just writing in the dates here. I actually didn't really like how that turned out, but oh well, you win some and you lose some, right? I did go ahead and put the hours over on the second page as well. And that is the basic look. I decided to go ahead and put just one strip of this washi tape. I loved, as soon as I saw this washi and the matching cover from Hobonichi, I fell in love. It is gorgeous, and I wish I was in A6 still. I almost bought this cover, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, since I decided not to stay in A6 size. But oh, how I wish that it worked that way. I did go ahead and decide to do my water tracker with my Dear Lily design stencil instead of putting more stickers down, again, with the whole minimal theme. And I'm just using the checklist, the 4mm checklist size, since this is a 4mm grid. And I am having to move it one because there's only 7 instead of 8, and I'm trying to do 8 glasses of water a day. It's not terribly time consuming, especially with the circles. They go pretty quick, but I did go ahead and speed this up so that you guys didn't have to spend a few minutes watching me draw circles. I don't know, some of you might find that entertaining, but I sure don't, so. Anyway, then I'm just going ahead and going to draw some check boxes for my to-do list ahead of time. I've mentioned before, I tend to do most of my to-dos and that sort of thing either the night before or the day of. So I'm not really going to fill much of this in. There are a couple of day-specific things that I'll go ahead and put down, but overall, this will just be slowly filled in throughout the week. Because that tends to be just how it works for me. So just a few, and then Saturday and Sunday I don't use the time, the hourly layout or whatever, just because I don't typically schedule things on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday I'm always at church at the same time, so I really don't even need to write it down, although I often do. But really it's just Monday through Friday that I like having the hourly layout. I do put a note here at the top on Friday for payday, of course. I love the pay yay thing. That's been what I've been using a lot lately, so. And then I am going to be writing in my son's tumbling class. He is supposed to be getting an appointment. We didn't have the appointment yet when I was filming this, but as of a couple of days before, we have an appointment on the 13th to go get x-rays, and hopefully his arm will be in one piece and healed, and we can get the cast off. So actually, wait, I think I did have the appointment made when I was filming this. I can't remember. It's been a couple of days. I filmed a little bit in advance this time just because I had a free moment with no children screaming at me. So all I'm doing here is just marking the school hours, and I'm just going to draw a simple straight line to mark that time off on this. Again, I ended up not really caring for this much once I got everything finished, but again, that's part of the experimenting process. Sometimes you have an idea and you think it's great in your head, and then when you get it down on paper, it just really doesn't work out the way that you hoped it would. So there's that. But it's just, again, a visual reminder for me that, hey, I've got stuff to do during this time of the day. Ah, yes, I did have the appointment already scheduled. And I had forgotten about it when I was writing the school down, obviously. So I'm just gonna white out the bit of school that will overlap with the appointment Monday morning. So fingers crossed everything looks good and that we can get that stupid cast off, because let me tell you, keeping a 7-year-old from hurting himself, getting a cast wet, or braining his 3-year-old sister her head happens to be right at his elbow height. And it's a full arm cast, so it's bent at his elbow 90 degrees, and it's, oh my gosh, every time we turn around, he's bashed her in the head again. Not on purpose, just, turning around and she's standing behind him and it's head height. So we're all very ready for his cast to come off. Here's a few of those date-specific or day-specific tasks that I mentioned that I needed to go ahead and put down. Fridays do tend to be a little bit busier. The 17th is a new release day for Mandy Lynn Plans, which is going to be exciting. It's going to be her April new releases, and she's got some really cute stuff in the works. I can't wait to see it all out there for you guys. I think you're really going to love it. And I do have a discount code for you, 10% off if you put in the code Crystal10. And I will definitely also have that written down in the comments below so that you can remember, if you place an order, do use that and save yourself 10%. And then Saturday the 18th, she is actually having her anniversary sale. The 18th marks her shop being open for a year, which I can't believe. Time has flown. Super exciting. Obviously, my discount code will not work that day. She will have more details in her Facebook group. I will link the Facebook group down below. There will be a big discount. I have no idea what yet, but it is a big bash that she has planned. So do join us for that as well. And then of course, church on Sunday as always. And I actually forgot to write down, I think I have nursery that week. But anyway, just writing in my trash reminder, of course. And I think that is almost completely it. Oh yes, reminding myself to film my next plan with me. And then of course, edit and upload. I try to film on Thursdays and edit and upload on Fridays. It doesn't always happen that way, but that is what I am trying to do. That seems to work out best. Anyway, that is pretty much it. Oh, nope, I thought of one more thing. I decided to put down this sleep tracker. This is a Mandy Lynn Plans sleep tracker, and I thought it matched the washi really nicely. But that's what I have. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed this. I would love it if you'd hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, do subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I do appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to share a little bit of my life with me. But thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.